740 here, Big 550 KTRS. Kathy Helbig of the HelbigGroup.com joins us. She is co-owner of Keller Williams Realty West, 17 years, full-time producer, St. Louis County, St. Charles County as well. You can download her app on your smartphone, Kathy Helbig Group. Kathy, good morning this morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
In Arkansas, there's some news here. In Arkansas, there was a realtor who was found slain in her house. Safety is always going to be an issue with you guys.
Right. Yeah, I kind of wanted to dedicate today's show to Beverly Carter in Arkansas. It's always a concern for us, but when something like this happens, you know, it just is front and center and makes you realize you're meeting perfect strangers a lot of times at houses. And so our industry as a whole is a big push right now to put some safety precautions into play. So just kind of want to make sure that the general public realizes that if we ask you to get a pre-approval first or meet us at the office first or, you know, give us an ID, not to be offended, not to take it personally, but, you know, we have just a stranger on the other side of the phone that calls to see property, and we need to take these precautions.
This woman in Arkansas was showing a house.
Yes, she was contacted to see a home, and she never came home, and they found her about a week later.
Right.
You know.
And it's, Kelly, you were talking about it. It's something that you don't think about because I want to go see a house.
Exactly. You're the general public. You go, hey, I'm driving by this house. I want to see it. So our perspective kind of is this. You know, we work really hard for our clients, but you're not our client yet. You're a stranger. You're picking up the phone and calling to see a house. So really that protocol should be if you want to see a house, you meet us at the office. We'll sit down and talk about what your criteria is. You do need to be pre-approved anyway, so you're always good to go ahead and get that out of the way. That helps us know that you're legitimate. A photo ID there's nothing wrong with taking a photo ID when we're getting into each other's cars or we're meeting at vacant houses or homes as well. But it also just kind of messes up the process. So if you have an agent, it is bad buyer protocol to call listing agents to go show them a house because your agent is busy, or you don't want to bug your agent because you're not that serious. You know,
so I'll bug somebody else.
It happens all the time, but we are commission-based people, so we're out there doing a service for you, and we deserve to get paid for it. So if you're not going to follow through with us, then go interview somebody else and hire a different realtor.
Right.
Because we all deserve to get paid for the job that we go
to. And I don't think I think most buyers don't understand that.
They don't understand the process.
So they're doing it wrong, but they don't know they're doing it wrong.
Out of ignorance. They don't know what our process is. And you even put at risk your agent. So if you have an agent that's representing you, been showing you houses for 6 months, and you call a listing agent and go see the house with a listing agent, and then you decide you want to write a contract, that listing agent has just cause to go for the other agent's part of their commission because they call it procuring cause. These are all things that you don't know, and that can mess up the negotiations. It can just make things dirty.
Right.
It's just not clean, and plus you get better service when you have one agent working for you.
That's why before you go and look at houses and become friendly with an agent or work with this agent, you actually go and talk to a couple of them.
Interview
and
some
nothing
agents.
wrong with saying, hey, I'm looking for a house, but I'm first looking for an agent.
Absolutely, because that's the person that's going to put your best interest, and then they're in the driver's seat for you, and they're going to work hard for you. If we know that you're jumping around, we might not be as dedicated to you or give you the first shot of our time schedule because we've got 3 or 4 other people that we know. We're working together. It's mutually commitment to each other.
Well, I would also think today, though, with your app and these other things out there, you can sort of get that initial curiosity scratched by yourself.
You can. An open house is the same, but when you go in an open house and you're working with an agent, tell that person you're working with an agent.
Right. Yeah. All right, good. Kathy Helbig Group on KathyHelbig.com.
Good info on that one.
Very good info. Yeah. And be safe out there.
Thank you.
You got it. Kathy Helbig Group, KathyHelbigGroup.com, 314-276-SOLD. Don't forget the app. You can look at all the houses as you drive by on the app. Download the app at your smartphone, Kathy Helbig Group or Kathy Helbig.